If you're a roofing company that currently does local service ads, you currently have an agency that's potentially doing that, which by the way, stoymedia.com, we are a marketing agency, and hey, I'm Carl Stoy from Stoy Media, and over the past year and a half, we've been helping service businesses scale with paid ads and just filling up their pipeline so they can get more sales through the door. But I want to talk about how to make your Google local service ads more effective, because honestly, this is a set it and forget it, pay per phone call, essentially pay per appointment. Because if you can get someone on the phone and you can essentially refund if they're not someone who's interested in your service. So it's basically pay per phone call. And if you can get someone on the phone, then you're just paying per appointment. Anyways, I want to talk about how to make your local service ads more effective. And there's a different video about how to actually set it up. Or if you want, you can reach out to Stoy Media and we can just set it up. Of course, there's a flat fee, but we'll talk about that. I don't know when this video or when you'll see this video, so I don't want to set a price. But let's talk about 4 different tips to make sure your Google local service ads actually gets you, Google actually spends your money. Because the truth is, a lot of Google local service ad users, and don't get me wrong, we're a marketing agency that has seen roofing companies and home service companies local service ads, and the companies who don't do actually number one, Google won't even start spending their money. And if they do spend your money, I mean, you can probably get $100 per call, which is basically going to be $100 per appointment, which is amazing. But if they don't do number one, they probably won't even start spending your money, which you'll just, spend $300 a week. But the truth is, the companies, or $300 a month, but the companies who are growing really big are doing number one, and Google local service ads is spending $5,000 of their money, because the truth is, if you can just get more appointments like that, just keep spending more. But let's go number one. Number one, 2 to 5 reviews a week. So if you're a roofing company that does at least sees customers weekly and at least sees more than 10 customers or at least 20 customers a week, I would say 10 customers is just fine. If you see at least 10 customers a week for your roofing company, you could easily get 2 to 5 reviews a week. And I'm telling you, even 1 to 5 reviews a week is enough for Google to start seeing that this is a trustworthy page. We can spend their money, because Google does have a problem with people just kind of not paying their bills. They'll run up this big tab, Google trusts you, and then you never pay for it. So it's a really big problem, and Google just wants to make sure that you're actually someone who's looking to get in here, into the bid, in the auction. So if you get about 2 to 5 reviews a week, Google local service ads will start spending your roofing company's money so you can start getting more appointments and more calls, which if they're a call, they're basically an appointment. Now, number 2, make sure you upload at least 100 photos. And there's more tips to this, which we essentially do that setup for you. If you just visit stoymedia.com and opt in, we can reach it out to you. But adding about 100 photos, and this doesn't have to be, professional cameras and lights. It doesn't have to be that. 100 photos could literally just be project photos, like someone just standing back, taking a photo of a finished roofing project, or someone standing on a flat roof and you've just done, a coating or whatever. It literally could be everything but a problem photo. That's my recommendation. Upload every single photo you have out of company cam or photos or whatever you're using into Google local service ads, except the photos where it's like a discovered problem. Of course, you don't want to show, because customers are going to see these 100 photos, or they're not going to see all of them, but Google kind of shows like a couple of them. And so if one of the photos is a brand new TPO roof replacement with like a hole in it, that's not going to be a good look. Or like a brand new roof replacement and there's a problem with the roof. Don't get me wrong, we're not the roofers, we're the marketers, stoymedia.com, but 100 photos is what I would recommend that are not problem photos. Now, number 3, answer professionally. For my smaller roofing guys out there, this is going to hit home, and for my bigger guys, just stay around for number 4, this will make sense. But for the smaller companies or someone who just doesn't have a trained office manager, please make sure you answer professionally. This is a really big one that even us cold calling will notice. If someone calls into your local service ads and they just get, "Hey, who is this?" That's not going to be professional. There's a really, really easy template you could use to just make sure that you answer professionally, and just print out like a little card or something that just says, Hey, this is Carl from XYZ Roofing. How may I help you today? Like, it literally could be that simple. That's how simple it could be. And it doesn't have to be something where, like I said, like it doesn't have to be complex. You literally just have to say your name, the company, and a question like, what can I help you with today? Or where can I direct this call? Like, that's it. But don't answer with, hello, who is this? Because the truth is you are paying for one of these phone calls. And if you try and refund it, but the person answered the phone and like they actually got on the phone with you, they're not gonna refund it to you. But if they get on the, like if you get on the phone and you answer professionally, you're going to make your roofing company seem more trustworthy. You're going to be able to command a higher price if you're seen as trustworthy. And it's just a lot better if you answer the phone for a company or you call a company and they answer professionally with, hey, this is Carl from XYZ Roofing. How may I help you today? Like that simple. I get it, you're blue collar, but you gotta do it. Now, number 4, this is for everyone and it is going to help. Stay open 24/7. This is going to help your Google business profile and your local service ads too, because for local service ads, you can set a time frame. When do I want my ads to show up? But let's say someone gets a leak midnight. They've got to call someone. They've got to call someone, and the first person they see is the person they're calling. And do you want to know who shows up first on Google Maps? The people running Google local service ads. And for regular Google business profiles, the companies that are open 24/7 are going to be, ranked number 1 for all the other times. Because here's the thing. Google is trying to answer someone's query as best as possible. Whatever they're searching is their query. So roofing companies near me, they want to show whoever's open and most trustworthy. So that's kind of the key. That's the basics of the basics of ranking a Google business profile. So if you're a roofing company trying to do this yourself, make sure that you answer these 2 questions. Or ranking your company's website as well. Because you want the blog, you want the Google business profile to be as relevant to what the person is searching as possible. That's why having Google business profiles with and I'll make a whole different video about this, but having Google business profiles with the service name in it, but also your actual company name is going to help you rank up. But a quick tip is making sure you're open 24/7 and get a call center, because you can't be open 24/7 with local service ads if you're not going to pick up the phone at midnight. So be open 24/7, but also get a call center. I believe for Filipinos, or there's plenty of call centers. I would say about $1,000 a month is pretty reasonable for what a call center could be. Because the truth is, if you can spend $5,000 a week on local service ads, you are going to get a lot of appointments. I mean, you may get 50 appointments a week. And if your close rate is 30%, that's a lot of money. And if you're a roofing company, this is who this video is directed at, you're gonna make a lot of money. And you're gonna pay for this call center over again. You just need to be open overnight. And that helps you, that puts you aside from everyone else who doesn't wanna get a call center, who doesn't wanna stay open, who doesn't even wanna invest. And if you're a roofing company who wants to invest in potentially getting more leads or even getting a call center, which we don't do call centers, but if you want to get more leads, stoymedia.com, or you can check the link in the description. We're essentially doing a pay per roof replacement lead program right now. You can essentially schedule a call. We can make sure you're a good fit, and we can potentially work together to supply you with some of those leads, which there's a whole different video which I made, which is called affiliate programs for roofing companies. It's a way where if you figured out all your systems as a roofing company, the only thing that should be holding you back is getting more leads. And so if you're interested in potentially working with us, getting leads from us on a pay-per-lead basis, then just tap the button below or visit stoymedia.com and schedule a call from there.